Hello my dear students, once again welcome back for the continuation of chapter 2 in chemistry, that is elements, compounds and mixtures. Today I would like to explain you chemical formulae of elements, atomicity, chemical formulae of compounds, mixtures and types of mixtures. Before I start this, I would like to recapitulate that we have done in previous class. What is a symbol? A symbol is the short form of an element. The symbol of an element conveys various information. Number one, it represents the name of the element. Number two, it represents one atom of the element. It represents relative atomic mass of the element. Now let's move on to today's topic, chemical formulae of elements. Now what is chemical formula of an element? Here, chemical formula of an element is the symbolic representation of an element which show the actual number of atoms present in one molecule of an element. As you know that O is the symbol for oxygen and it represents one atom of oxygen. But O2 is the chemical formula of what? Oxygen. And that represents one molecule of oxygen. So here one molecule of oxygen is made up of two atoms of oxygen. Similarly, H is the symbol for hydrogen, but its chemical formula is H2, which represents one molecule of hydrogen. That means one molecule of hydrogen is made up of two atoms of hydrogen. Now next here, atomicity. What is atomicity? Atomicity is the number of atoms present in one molecule of an element. Now next here, on the basis of this atomicity, your elements can be classified as monoatomic molecules, diatomic molecules, triatomic molecules and polyatomic molecules. Now what is monoatomic molecules? Monoatomic molecule is a molecule which is made up of only one atom, single atom. All the metals and noble gases, they are monoatomic. As you can see here, sodium Na is a monoatomic molecule, is a metal. Calcium is a metal, Ca is a monoatomic molecule. Helium, Ha is a monoatomic molecule. All metals and noble gases, they are monoatomic molecules because their molecules are made up of only one atom or single atom. Now next here, diatomic molecules. Now what is diatomic molecule? A molecule which is made up of two atoms is known as diatomic molecule. As you can see here, oxygen, O2. Its chemical formula or molecular formula is O2. It represents one molecule of oxygen, and one molecule of oxygen is made up of two atoms. So its atomicity is 2. Here, one atom of oxygen combines with another atom of oxygen gives one molecule of oxygen. One molecule of oxygen is made up of two atoms of oxygen. Its atomicity is 2. Similarly, hydrogen, nitrogen, chlorine, these are diatomic molecules. Their molecules are made up of two atoms. Now, next here, triatomic molecules. What is triatomic molecule? A molecule which is made up of three atoms is known as triatomic molecule. Ozone, its chemical formula or molecular formula is O3. Its molecule is made up of three atoms of oxygen. Here, 1, 2, 3. three atoms of oxygen, they combine with each other to give a molecule of ozone. Here its molecular formula or chemical formula of ozone is O3. Its atomicity is 3 because its molecule is made up of 3 atoms. Now next here, polyatomic molecules. A molecule which is made up of more than 3 atoms is known as polyatomic molecule. Example here, phosphorus. Here one molecule of phosphorus is made up of 4 atoms of phosphorus and its atomicity is 4. It's a tetraatomic molecule, or it is also known as polyatomic molecule because its molecule is made up of more than 3 atoms. 1, 2, 3, 4 phosphorus atoms, they combine with each other to give a molecule of phosphorus. Similarly, sulfur. Sulfur is a polyatomic molecule. Its molecule is made up of 8 atoms, octatomic molecule. Now next here, chemical formulae or compounds. Now what is chemical formula of a compound? Chemical formula of a compound is the symbolic representation of a compound which shows the actual number of atoms of each element present in one molecule of a compound. For example, your sodium carbonate. Its chemical formula is Na2CO3. It represents one molecule of sodium carbonate. Here, one molecule of sodium carbonate is made up of 2 atoms of sodium, 1 atom of carbon, and 3 atoms of oxygen. Here, this is the chemical formula of sodium carbonate, which shows the actual number of sodium, carbon, and oxygen. Now, next here, mixtures. What is a mixture? A mixture is an impure substance which is formed by mixing the particles of elements or compounds which combine mechanically in any proportion, and the components of the mixture retain their properties. Once again here, mixture is an impure substance which is formed by the particles of 2 or more elements or compounds mechanically mixed in any proportion, and the components of the mixture, they retain their properties. Here, components of the mixture may be present in any proportion. During the formation of mixture, energy is not involved. Here, components of the mixture can be separated by physical means, by saving, handpicking, evaporation, sublimation, sedimentation. These are the different methods which are used to separate the components of the mixtures. Now, there are 2 types of mixtures: homogeneous mixtures and heterogeneous mixtures. Homogeneous mixture is a mixtures in which the components of the mixtures distributed equally throughout the mixture. Example, salt solution, sugar solution, milk, etc. are the example of homogeneous mixture. Once again here, homogeneous mixture is a mixture in which the components of the mixture distributed equally throughout the mixture. And the example of homogeneous mixture are salt solution, sugar solution, milk, etc. Now next, heterogeneous mixture. Heterogeneous mixture is a mixture in which the components are not equally distributed throughout the mixture. Like a mixture of iron fillings and sulfur is an example of heterogeneous mixture. Dear children, here we have come to the end of today's online class. Thank you very much.